Aloha. Aloha. All right, classic tune tonight, full amplification, acoustic guitar plugged in. Gonna do a classic, a true classic song here, one that I really never considered doing acoustic solo. Then I heard a version from Los Cenzontles. I believe they're from the Los Angeles area, and I kind of became aware of them by the presence of David Hidalgo of Los Lobos performing with them. I think he played on a whole album with them perhaps, and then this other album here that this is from, I think it's one of those ones where they had like a different guest and a lot of covers on the songs. And this one came up in the wonderful digital thing of the shuffle, which I love. So this came into my head one day, and it was a song I didn't really envision in acoustic, and it was just great. And I thought, I can try that. And I have. I've got my own little twist on it, and I think you'll recognize what it is pretty quickly. Maybe not immediately, but so here it goes. Pulls in just behind the fridge, he lays it down. He frowns, gee, my life's a funny thing. Am I still too young? He kissed her then and there. She took his rings, took his babies. He took him minutes, he took her nowhere. Heaven knows that she'd have taken anything. Oh, night, she wants a young American. Young American, young American. She wants a young American. Whoa, night. She wants a young American. Scanning life through the picture window. She sees a slinky vagabond. He coughs as he passes a Ford Mustang. Heaven forbid she take anything, because Phreakin is type all for nothing. So this a step, he cuts his hand. Seeing nothing, he swoops like a song, she cries. Where have all Papa's heroes gone? Yeah, all night. She wants a young American. Young American, young American. She wants a young American. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right? She wants a young American. All the way from Washington. The breadwinner begs to the bathroom floor. We have to live for these 20 years. Do we have to die for 50 more? Yeah. All night. She wants a young American. Young American, young American. She wants a young American. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. She wants a young American. Do you remember your President Nixon? Woo-hoo! Do you remember the bills you had to pay, or even yesterday? Have you been an un-American? Just you and your idols singing falsetto about love and love everywhere. Not a myth left from the ghetto. Well, 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 would you carry a razor? Just in case of depression. Sit on your hands on a bus of survivors. Pushing all those Afro-sheeners. Ain't that cost of love? Ain't that post of love? Ain't that Bobby doll? My heart's been broken just like you, yeah. All night, you want the young American, young American, young American. You want the young American, whoa, 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 whoa. Right, you want the young American. You ain't a pimp, baby, you ain't a hustler. A pimp's got a caddy, lady's got a Chrysler. Black's got respect, white's got his soul train. Mama's got cramps, and look at your hands. I've read the news, Bill. Boy, I got the sweet, baby, you got the feet. Ain't there a man that will save the war? Ain't there a woman I can crack on the jaw? Ain't there a child I can hold without judging? Ain't there a pen that will write before they die? Ain't you glad that you still got faces? Ain't there one damn song that can make me break down and cry? All night, she wants a young American, young American, young American. You want the young American, whoa, 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 whoa. Right, you want the young American, young American, young American. You want the young American, whoa, right. A little shaky the first couple verses. A little. I think that went well. I got most of the words right, if not all of them. But I thought the last two verses were really solid. I kind of missed on that last. But that was pretty good. That was take two. The first one was pretty good. But I think I said some things at the end. I don't want to. That's, yeah, I don't know. I could probably learn how to edit. Nothing too severe, but just some opinions about some of the really, really popular people in music right now that might be ruining professional sports as well. Which I don't follow, so I don't really care, but I think it's pretty sad. The whole thing with like people my age, like trying to be like teenagers is just, which you can possibly say that what I'm doing just in general could be that, but I wouldn't agree. I'm at least kind of staying in my own lane. But like, pretending, you know, it's that whole thing where all of a sudden pop music is popular. And by that I mean people, you know, bands aren't big anymore and just being cool is not cool. Because what's considered cool ain't cool. I don't know, that it could go on and on, but there's some truth to that, man. I mean, I remember seeing a video after way back, we're talking in the 90s. I used to watch Saturday Night Live, and they used to have a cool comedy show that came on after, just live comics. You know, it was an hour, and it was just cool, funny. It was comedy. And one Saturday night, all of a sudden it was music videos, and this video came on of this kind of heavy-set blonde girl dancing around in a school with a schoolgirl uniform on, kind of deviant in a way, you know. And I was a little bummed out that it wasn't the comedy, and then I also just thought it was kind of silly. I'm like, this is just one of those stupid videos that ends up on TV. But come to find out, that was like the biggest selling music in the country, and that person was a big seller for many years. And I'm not going to use the name because I'm not even going to give any reason for anybody to check it out or listen to. But you probably know who I'm talking about But it's just sad because it's all right for people to like all that stuff, but not if you're cool. You know, there's a difference between being 14, 15, 16 and getting caught up in that, and then being, you know, 30s and 40s and thinking you have to listen to that. Because look, man, they're like, beats and rhythms can be, for any music, can be addictive and just fun, and you're gonna find yourself tapping your foot or moving your booty. But it still don't mean it's good. you know, so. And it's just, it hasn't seemed to stop. I mean, it kind of has ruined other genres of music, and it's just a bummer, you know. And you know, there's always that thing every generation can't, but you know, for a long time now, kind of everything's kind of stunted where everybody wants to be 22 forever, myself included to a certain degree. And but just this acceptance to each his own sort of thing, which is very true, but there is a line between what's good and cool music and what's not. And what's not is just way too popular. It's a bummer. It's my opinion, folks. So, you know, take that as my opinion. Doesn't mean you gotta give me a thumbs down. That's should be about the song. Which you can give me a thumbs down if you thought that sucked. But still subscribe. That'd be nice. And that's it. Kind of wondering, God, I just like expressing my opinion. And it's just, you kind of, you know, and it hates thinking you're gonna be a sellout or that you're compromising by not expressing it, you know, and that's kind of, do I just play the song and say nothing? And I'm not looking for an answer on that. I gotta work that out myself, you know. So, yeah, put a tie on.